I was interviewing a man. He's in his mid-20s and he lives on his own in a small town outside Winnipeg. And every time I'd ask him a question or he would talk about anything, he would try and link it back to doing it on his own. He wanted to do everything by himself, getting a job and living on his own. All of those kind of things were really important to him. He had created this independence. And he's talking about, getting a girlfriend on his own, and he wanted to plan a wedding on his own. And I said, are you sure you're ready for that? That's a lot of work for anyone to plan a whole wedding on their own. And he said, yes, for sure. I've already planned it. I've already planned it all out. And then he said, I've already planned my funeral, which kind of hit me hard because I really realized how hard he was trying to establish this independence, and how important it was to him that he was able to do things on his own. Because I think as good as it is, sometimes we see people with special needs or with Down syndrome and we try and hold their hand and help them do this and help them do that, and many times it's good that we're giving that, but I think sometimes it's important to step back and give them space to create their own identity and create themselves and build a life for themselves.
My name is Jason Normanton from Brandon, Manitoba. I'm 25 years old and I have 2 jobs in Brandon. I work at Safeway and Boston Pizza. I like to hang out with my friends and do lots of fun things together.
I'm Ruth Elizabeth Joseph. I am 28 years old. I am at Red River College for taking classes for getting me a meaningful full-time job.
The book is a collection of 8 stories about Manitobans with Down syndrome. It's sort of a snapshot look at their life and things they like to do or don't like to do. I really wanted to capture them in their ordinary life, in their element, and show how they exist and interact with other people. Some are really young, are 5 years old, and some are in their early 30s. Some live on their own and are very independent, and some will have someone taking care of them for the rest of their life. So there's a huge range and a wide spectrum of people that I've talked to. And proceeds of the book are all going to the Manitoba Down Syndrome Society. They're a really awesome organization. They provide some cool programs and resources for parents that kind of connect and build a community around people with Down syndrome, which is really important.
My name's Kevin Rollison. This is my daughter, Mary Rollison-McCauley. Mary is 17 and a half now and goes to high school here in Winnipeg at Grant Park. She loves music. We take her to the Children's Symphony because Mary, when she gets excited and happy, will crow pretty loudly, and a kids' symphony is a pretty good place for her to be as loud as she wants to.
I really do believe that everybody has an interesting or a cool story to tell. A lot of the times you just have to ask them for it. And that's what I've done with this.